Yo, 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 what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is sportsfella.com, the #1 sports channel on the planet. They are bringing you the latest information available on Mason Greenwood of Manchester United and his embattled ex-girlfriend. Yes, this is no longer a different thing. You all know what is happening. The player who was arrested in early February last year is still suspended. But as it stands, Sportsfella can confirm that Mason Greenwood has got himself in another huge trouble, potential trouble. And this player has just reportedly ruined his own career, you understand? Because from what the allegations being leveled against him showed, it is not going to be easy for him to recover from this catastrophic decision. A mistake, a child is brought up and not well groomed properly. Things like this can happen. A player who is earning £75,000 per week at Old Trafford is in grave danger of prematurely ending his career, his own career. But what is the latest news? Well, it appears Greenwood, who was suspended and asked to serve as a deterrent to others, he was being suspended and then asked not to make any contact with his alleged victim. But as we learned from the latest reports, this player has not obeyed that. He has not obeyed his bail conditions. You might recollect Greenwood was already put behind bars a few weeks ago when it appeared that he had allegedly made contact with his alleged victim. We are not supposed to mention the name here because of legal reasons. But his ex-girlfriend reportedly used Greenwood's credit card or debit card to just make a purchase, an online purchase of some sort of these modeling products, clothes online, designer wear, which is also sparking something else. You know what that means? They are trying to rekindle that love behind what it sees. So we are all crying justice for the alleged victim. And yet, what we are hearing, the rumors reaching sportsfella.com, point out to one thing. That is, these lovers, ex-lovers, are trying to reunite. And the matter has been taken out of the victim's hand because, first of all, when this situation came out, it was not the lady in question who just went and contacted the police straightly, but rather it was leaked through the social media domain, Instagram. And this is what makes the case a bit weird and complicated because the victim herself never walked to the police station to report Greenwood for the alleged assault, physical harm, and all those charges that were leveled against. But from what we saw in the pictures, the images, the audio recording, the accompanying video, it didn't look good. It didn't look good for a man who claims to love his girlfriend to just treat that person that way. So Sportsfella has been researching this story more than any other sports blog on the planet, and we are keeping you guys updated every minute. So while investigations continue, he is set to reappear in court in November 2023. That is next year. Imagine the pain, the headache, the stress this player has caused to his own football career. The once rising and soaring football career has been brought to a halt because of his lack of self-control. He didn't have any complete control over his sexual libido. You understand? If your libido is too high and you don't take your time, you'll be doing things that you just know you're not supposed to do. But Greenwood remains in serious trouble. He has not been proven guilty, so he's still a free man, roaming. For the meantime, as for his lover, his ex-girlfriend, we know she's a model by profession. She was into just fashion stuff, promoting brands like Fashion Nova and top fashion companies. But because of this brouhaha, the lady has also had to just put on hold her own career because her Instagram account activity has decreased totally. The same is true for Greenwood. Even Twitter decided to remove that check, the verification mark, the blue tick, has been wiped away from Greenwood's account. What does that mean? He's no longer a celebrity or a public figure. What at all is this trying to tell us? But if it is true that Greenwood allowed his ex-partner to use his credit card to make a purchase, knowing that the terms of his bail conditions do not permit him to do so, he risks rotting his career in jail. That is how I understand it, because a first offender can sometimes be forgiven, but for a player to be this stubborn, ignoring every known rule, breaking the vows, and failing to listen to legal experts, what the council is telling him, if he's well behaved, this case would have been solved pretty quickly. But because of this demeanor and childishness that he's exhibiting even while under suspension, that's why all these things are becoming prolonged judgments. So don't expect the lady in question to get justice right now. It's going to last a while, pretty long time. And Sportsfella, we have a very highly dedicated team that is researching into these areas to try to find the right the right state of the matters, because Greenwood was a beloved player. He scored a total of like almost 35 career goals. Signs of a top talented striker, because to score 35 career goals, and if you are fewer than 150 appearances, I think his maximum appearances should be reaching 100, but not over 100 too much. So under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the former boss, his career rose to prominence, and then it was under the tenure of the former interim boss, Ralf Rangnick. That was the last manager to hold conversations with Greenwood in person, because Erik ten Hag has never set eyes on Greenwood face to face. But Sportsfella has also understood that the new boss, Erik ten Hag, has expressed his desire to still work with Greenwood. That is, should he be proven innocent. If he's innocent and absolved of all the charges, Erik ten Hag thinks he could be allowed to continue his career. Another important thing to note is that Greenwood's own career and his contract conditions, everything will expire in June 2025. So we are almost in 2023. So it means Greenwood has like a year, 2 years and a half contract remaining, out of which he's going to spend about a year in a legal battle. This whole case is just getting ugly and unbecoming. Because for Greenwood to just sit at home doing nothing, even if he's coming back, will he be the same Greenwood? His exercise routine will decrease, not being on the pitch and partaking in this crucial training for matches, not having a good preseason. Where is he even having his preseason? I guess he's just doing his own individual training, which can never be as effective as training with a squad. It's not too late, but the future doesn't look good for Greenwood. The fact must be said plainly. And we wish him, Sportsfella.com wishes him all the best wherever he finds himself, whether in jail, whether he's coming back after being proven innocent. We just wish him the best. But it's a lesson. The story of Mason Greenwood is a huge lesson to all players who have the habit of mingling themselves with women, money-loving women, who are all out to get the fame. Gold diggers can do anything for the money. So even if it means tarnishing your reputation, they'll do it. Ask Cristiano Ronaldo. Ask Benjamin Mendy of Manchester City. All these footballers have had their own legal cases relating to those sexual assault and those things. So Greenwood is not the first person, but we hope he's the last Manchester United player to ruin the reputation of the club and drag the club's reputation into this level. It's so bad, because Manchester United, we are not a club. I'm a die-hard United fan, so I know the history of the club, and it is not one that supports violence against any minority groups. No violence against any social group. No violence against any gender. So that's why the club is afraid to let Greenwood come back while investigations continue. Because the idea is that if Mason is allowed to prematurely return to training, it's going to trigger a wave of what contract cancellations. Sponsorship deals will be terminated by brands raising concerns about their image, their reputation. A lot of brands, sponsorship companies, they care about this image. So if allow a so-called an alleged rapist to mingle with the team, wearing his jersey, and kids buying that jersey, what influence are we leaving to society? So I think this is the main issue confronting the player. But it could be true he did it, it could be true he didn't do it. But listening to the content in the video itself, it says a lot. I couldn't even listen to the whole story. That video, which was like a minute long, there might even be more stories, other miniature videos, other smaller pieces of the puzzle that will be pieced together, help investigators come to the right conclusion. Because the video only portrayed only one half of the equation, which is Greenwood allegedly assaulting his victim. How about a victim also lying? All these situations are possible scenarios. So that is why the matter is complex and it needs time. But I must say the time is too long. Yes. 2.5 years. Or just let's say 1.5 years. For this court case, it's a bit too long. Ronaldo thankfully has its case withdrawn from court. Remember one American former model called Catherine Mayorga. She alleged back in 2019 that Cristiano Ronaldo had a forced intercourse with her in a hotel in Las Vegas. But upon several years of investigation, the case finally got thrown out because it was lacking what? Substance. There was no credible evidence backing those claims. So if you talk to legal experts, they will tell you that Greenwood's story is not over. Even though in the eyes of the public, he's a total disappointment, he's a total failure, and already looks guilty. That's in the public domain, but the court doesn't work with what? Public opinion. They don't work with judgment raised by social media users. They take their time, follow the rules, the legal principle, to determine whether he is to be acquitted or discharged. So I think you can leave comments, whatever issue you want to raise about this Mason Greenwood story, just share it in the comment section. I'll be watching you guys live. Manchester United players have been thrown out of the World Cup with Raphael Varane, the only squad player who is leading France to their potential second World Cup victory and the Mbappe era. Harry Maguire of England, he just disappointed Gareth Southgate, because that goal that France got, it was Olivier Giroud who won the header and then converted that goal. He won the header against Harry Maguire. So another beautiful story to just consider for Manchester United January transfer plans. They are thinking about buying Cody Gakpo, thinking about buying a new super striker in a person like Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney of Brentford is a lethal striker, a very serious forward who can help Man United rise to the pinnacle of their football ecosystem. And another potential player that I personally admire will be this man, Napoli hitman, You understand that that mask wearing guy is a very senior player, and I think United should just put an embargo on signing of these Dutch players. We have way too much. Donny van der Beek, Malaysia, uh, Christian Eriksen. He's of Netherlands, the Netherlands origin. But we have the Dutch players. Enough of the Dutch players. So let's move ahead to Syria. Sign this Napoli striker. He's of Nigerian origin. You understand? The name Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen. Top senior player. And I think if he comes to a club like United, which is undergoing a massive revolution, it will just be the art of the deal. It will be the real deal for him. A win-win situation for him, of course, because it's not only Manchester United that needs him. He also needs a top club. Napoli of Syria, they are good, but the English Premier League has been ruling the international league club system for a long time. We are known for being the club that has won the Premier League a record times, 20 and counting. The number 21 title is loading under Ten Hag, and this belief should be fostered. I'm happy. I think I'll find a day and talk about Cristiano Ronaldo's exit. This is a player who deserves everything, good or bad, happening to his career right now, because CR7 is a joke. It's a fraud. How he won all those Ballon d'Ors, yet you are coming to the end of your career and you cannot come to terms that it is over. It's a big mistake, because every legend has an era and every era has an end. So the end of an era for Cristiano Ronaldo, yet he doesn't want to accept that. I think he should go to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has promised to award Cristiano Ronaldo a £170 million contract per year. But what is he going to win? Mr. Champions League. Going to Saudi Arabia, what are you going to win? Just scoring thousands. You will be scoring like 50 to 70 goals per season in Saudi Arabia. But who are you competing with? Your closest rival, Messi, is still in good form, playing at the highest level. European football for him. But CR7, out of his ego, has decided to speak nonsense about the club, which resulted in his career and contract at Old Trafford being terminated. So it opens the room for the club to even take more players who can rise to the occasion. But I'm not disappointed. I'm totally happy with what is going. So just keep your dial locked. If you want to read stories like this, visit sportsfella.com. Every evening, every day, every night, our writers are on top of the world, researching football news around the planet and updating users on their favorite club. So just be sure to visit sportsfella.com for more exclusive content on Manchester United. Our writers center more stories on Manchester United. So move in. So thanks for watching. If there's nothing to be said again, I guess you can wrap up this video and move to the next matter. But so far, all has been good. I'll also find time and talk about this guy. What's the name? Marcus Rashford. He has won himself and a contract extension at Old Trafford, which will probably last for a year. So PSG cannot sign him again. That's the latest news I've given you guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys in another video.